You're on NA. Let me check your profile real quick then.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't played StarCraft in like a couple, like maybe 3 years
Okay.
since college. Came back to it and then wanted to improve a bit this time because previously I was low diamond. Now I'm low diamond too. So just want to get a bit better.
Sure. I see you were playing Terran and now you want to play Protoss, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Why do you want to play Protoss instead of Terran?
Okay, so I switched back and forth a couple of times. Like I first played the game maybe like close to 10 years ago, and I was playing Protoss was pretty cool at the beginning, and then I switched to Terran because it's easier to macro, and then like now I switched back to Protoss because just I feel that Terran needs so much maneuvering to win the fight. Protoss is like you get a few disruptor shots and then you
If only it was this simple, my friend. When did you come back? You said you came back after like 2-3 years, right?
Yeah, I play like from time to time. Like I played when I was like maybe 14 years old, and then now I'm 20. Now I'm 24. So
okay,
it's been a while. But every time I play, like not like super seriously. So that's why my I've never reached anything above Diamond 2. So
oh, okay, yeah, we can definitely get you above Diamond 2. I mean, of course, well, we'll see how you play, but with the right coaching, with the right mindset, for sure. If you're willing to improve, there's definitely possibility out there. I see you're playing kind of like daily nowadays, right? You have quite a few games recently.
yeah, pretty much. And I play across servers too, so it's actually more than
okay, because yeah, I'm watching at the NA profile, but you have lots of 4v4s, 3v3s, 2v2s. That's like completely different than 1v1s, though.
Yeah, because I sometimes play with friends too, and they like 4v4, 2v3.
Of course, yeah, that's fun to play with friends, right? Okay, do you have any replay that you have prepared?
Oh yes. Do you think it's better for me to share screen, or should I?
You just invite me to the game for the replay, and we'll go through it together.
Let's do it. So I prepared 3, but probably just gonna do the first 2 because
yeah, if we want to do like maybe 1 or 2 games where I like guide you through the gameplay, we can probably do like maximum of 2 replays. Well, of course, depends how long they are, but like mostly it's like 1 or 2 replays and then like maybe 1 or 2 games if the time allows for it. Just make sure to give me host before you start.
Okay.
Just right click on me and promote to host, something like that.
Promote to leader. Actually,
no, this is the party. There we go. Yes. Okay. This is like a fresh game, right? I see, like September 4th.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Okay. It was pretty late in my time, so I was a bit tired, and then
I hear excuses already.
you can see that I'm not like early game was okay, but like I'm just not good at multitasking.
Okay.
And macroing. I think macro was okay in the early stages.
Okay, what is the reason you chose this replay? Is there anything specific I should be looking for here, or?
You'll see.
I'll see. Okay.
I mean, I ended up winning because I won like all 5 games yesterday, but but like I could have won like much faster, and I was just like there were a few waves which were just not properly manipulated.
Okay, you know all the units in StarCraft 2, right? Like you're not like unfamiliar with the units. You said you were on a longer break. I'm just asking for clarity.
I'm not like a complete noob. I'm just like a medium to noob level player.
Yeah, I'll see by the gameplay. So you started with like a kind of weird wall off versus Terran, but that's okay. Like it's nothing completely out of the ordinary so far. This is like around 3,000 MMR game, so I'm not going to be too critical, but I will be critical. I can see that you're already like super supply block though at the very beginning.
Yes, he was. He was creating a mess sort of. He built a gas mine on top of my So I was just a bit distracted. But
Okay, yeah, so it's something out of the ordinary. So when something like that happens, you already kind of like panic a little bit, I suppose.
yeah, a little bit. And yeah, should I wall off on low ground in this case? Because I think you
To
mentioned.
be like versus Terran, you technically should not, especially because the Terrans most of the time start with a Reaper, like this guy. You can see the pings, right, on the minimap.
Yes.
Okay, so like in this case, the Terran is starting with a Reaper, and like 99% of the Terrans are going to start with a Reaper first. So if you make a wall like you're doing right now, it doesn't really give you anything against the Reaper first,
Okay.
because they can jump through the wall offs and they're like very quick, right? Like it doesn't matter if you know how to wall off the actual ramps, because there's always jump spots for the Reapers. Like you can see on this side, you can see like these kind of like lines on the map. You can see them.
I cannot actually. How do I see them?
It's like right above the middle line in your main base. Yeah, you see there's like a pyramid sort of.
Thing.
So this is like the cliff that the Reapers can jump through. So if you make a wall of there with the buildings, sure, that it makes sense and pro players do that. But if you're not certain about the wall offs versus the Reapers, just don't waste your time. Don't try to make a wall off that doesn't serve any purpose.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Okay. I also spotted that you started with a Zealot first when you were like supply block, and then afterwards you only made an Adept. Versus Terran, when you're playing like a 1 gate expand, which you are doing right now, always just start with an Adept first and chrono boost out the first Adept. You were like slightly supply block at the beginning, which that delayed you quite a bit, but the Reaper of the Terran was kind of late as well, so you didn't really take any damage of that. Well, now he's moving into the natural, which at this point you should be having already like 2 Adepts, because your gateway is like not producing right now, you see? It's like completely empty. Even though you have money for a unit, you have 400 middles, almost 200 gas, but you're not producing out of anything.
I want to have my third.
A third already? Dude, you have 1 unit. Chill. you don't need a third when you have barely any probes in your natural base.
Right. I realize.
Okay. Let's see what happens next. Why do you go for robotics facility first? Is this something that you're familiar with, or you just tried it in this game?
No, because I think parents go for Widowmine drops, and then I just want to have it early on so that I have the observer for me. Okay.
From Protoss perspective, robotics facility is the worst tech path that you want to do versus a Widowmine drop. A Twilight Council or a Stargate is far better. Stargate is like the best versus Widowmines because it gives you air units which can catch the Terran dropping the Widowmines. Like Phoenix can kill the Medivac as it's approaching, you can lift the Widowmines, or an Oracle kills the Widowmines really quickly, and you can have detection with the Oracle as well. Robotics facility only gives you vision of the Widowmines. Stargate Oracle gives you vision of the Widowmines and potential to kill the Widowmines as well. So if you're afraid of a Widowmine drop, robotics facility first is not the best choice. Like it's possible to defend the Widowmine drop with this, of course, but Stargate is just better.
Okay, that makes sense. What about Twilight? So if I go over Twilight, how do I defend against?
Okay, most of the time when you play Twilight, you kind of rush blink with the stalkers, and the timing kind of works out in a way that when the Widowmine drop arrives, which is at around like 4 minutes 30, 4 minutes 40, maybe at your level could be like even up to 5 minutes, the blink already finishes, and you have like around 5 to 6 stalkers with blink to defend the first Widowmine drop that is going to hit you. So when you play the Twilight Council, like immediately as soon as it finishes, start blink. You can even chrono boost out blink, and when the Widowmine arrives, you already have stalkers with blink to deal with that.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like Stargate is like the safest.
Yeah, Stargate is the safest, but it's like also a bit tricky because as safe as it is, it's quite expensive as well at the same time, because you need to invest into the building of Stargate and also into the units of like multiple Phoenixes or Oracles, which are quite expensive. And the problem afterwards is when the Terran like pushes or like doesn't do a Widowmine drop or anything like that, and just like pushes with the first bio units, you don't really have strong ace units like a Colossus or an Immortal on time. So like it's just very expensive.
Okay,
let's see what's happening. You have like a very strong macro sense. You want to expand really quickly, but just take a look at one thing. In your natural base, you have 12 probes out of 16 in the minerals and 0 probes in the gas. You see that?
Oh yeah, I somehow forgot about that, and then I think I'm just not like switching cameras like that often.
Do you use the camera hotkeys at all?
I recently started using it,
Okay.
so it's not like super familiar, but like I do use it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, definitely use it. I had a lot of students who did not use camera hotkeys or were like very unfamiliar with it. Just make sure that you use them and learn to use them. It's very, very useful. In a span of like 2 to 3 seconds, you can check even a couple of bases if you have a good saturation. If you take a look at your third base, you have 22 probes there, and then like we said in the natural, you have 12 probes out of 16. So if you put probes from the third base to the natural base and saturate the gases, your economy would be better. What I like is that you constantly expand. Like you think your bases are saturated, so you think about another base. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Maybe I had those bases too fast.
What I would recommend also before you expand to the fourth base is to set up your production facilities. Like you have only 4 gateways right now, and even though your economy is really big, you have like a lot of probes, a lot of money. You cannot really spend this money because you only have 1 robotics facility and 4 gateways. Now you're adding additional gateways, which is nice.
Yeah. Everything is a bit delayed.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like this is not a perfect game. Like this is around 3,000 MR, so of course there will be mistakes from your opponent's part as well. I like your defenses. I like that you have a good grasp of what unit composition you want to go for. You're going for like a Zealot Stalker Colossus, which is very strong with a couple of Archons, so that's nice. I guess when you were playing Terran, this composition was very hard for you to deal with.
Yes, exactly. So when I play Protoss, I know like what units.
Yeah, what it hurts, right?
So I make a lot of disruptors, and then sometimes I just annoy them.
Okay, let's see this fight.
Yeah, this is F2A.
Yeah, that was an easy cleanup. I mean, he barely had any medivacs in here. Right before 1-1 finished for him as well. Wait, do you have any upgrades? You have no upgrades, right? You have no forges.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay. I mean, take a look at the main base. You have 2 Archons stuck because you created a gateway that is fully walled in. Do you see this?
I know. I see it. And then my disruptor is stuck as well.
And your disruptor is stuck as well, my friend. This is quite funny right there. Okay.
Yeah, and I realized it like a minute later. You'll see.
A minute? What do you do with your time if you see it a minute later? Okay. Okay, definitely I recommend forges faster.
And I had to kill 2 gateways to get my units out, which is kind of sad.
You can also just kill the pylon on the like below the gateways. You don't need to kill 2 gateways. You can just kill the pylon, which is fine as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Also,
but the VR there, like the disruptor next to it.
Yeah. This one is a bit harder. I guess it's just the gateway. Like it's the cheapest one.
Yeah, I wasn't paying that much attention during the game to my base.
Also, for this coaching session, I just want to make sure that you understand exactly what I'm talking about. So every time that you don't understand something that I'm saying, like make sure you can ask questions. I'm perfectly fine. If you don't understand something for the first time, I can explain it again. Sometimes I get like caught up in my own thought process that I'm not sure if you understand exactly what I mean. So like, don't be afraid of asking questions. Like I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's continue on then. Yeah, I really like you have 5 bases. Your Nexa, all of your Nexuses have like a lot of energy as well. You're not using a lot of Chrono Boost, which you could be using on the forges, right? So you don't have the forges. That's right. A big issue for you now.
And you see those. Now he starts attacking me. In a bit he'll start attacking me. I messed up a few things.
One of the things that is definitely going to help you with defending these kind of like multiple attacks from the Terran is Blink Stalkers. Right now you're working with like upgraded Colossus, you have Charge, you have Archons, but you don't have almost the best opportunity to defend drops like this, which is the Blink Stalkers. You're not even researching Blink from the Twilight Council. So make sure to do that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I realized I prefer the Charge versus the Blink. Because Charge is more easier to control. But yeah, I should make that in the future.
For sure. Yeah, that's definitely going to help you a lot because your economy and your army is like very strong. You created a very strong army, and your army is capable of dealing with his. But your problem is that the moment the army comes into his army just disappears to another location. So it's a bit harder for you to catch up. With Blink, that's likely not going to happen because you can just blink on top of the medivac and snipe it.
Right. And now he got my fourth base, and then he'll later get my fifth base, which is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
And he has full supply as well.
Okay. I mean, you've been kind of like sitting. If you take a look at your vision, look, this is 12 minutes into the game. I'm just looking at your vision. Not everyone's vision, just your vision. And what I see is that you haven't seen what's on the other side of the map since the very beginning, first probe. You see, it's like 12 minutes into the game. No counterattacks, no warpisms, no observers, no zealot run-bys, nothing. You basically just sat there at home and created an army, basically playing like single player. And your opponent did the same thing while attacking you at the same time. So that was like a big problem for you because you don't have any vision outside on the map.
Yeah, I realized that. I was too busy at home. So.
I know it. Like StarCraft is a very difficult game. There's so many things that you need to do. So I understand that.
Yeah, and now he tried two fronts and then sort of split my army, but it's like when he dropped on my main, like I have nothing there.
Yeah, so. you used the recall just a moment ago, and now you don't have the recall to defend against this drop. Okay, now you're trying a counterattack. Like, to be honest, your army is still very strong.
Yes.
What I would definitely recommend is to not make that many Archons, though. Like versus Terran, the Archons are like good up until the point where the Terran has Ghosts. Luckily for you, the Terran doesn't have any Ghosts here whatsoever. Because Ghost has the EMP ability, right? It deals significant amount of damage to the shields, and Archon is pure shields. So if the Terran has like 3 to 4 Ghosts, basically your entire army, or like half of your army, is disappearing with the Archons.
Right. I see. And now I realize this is my only opportunity.
Yeah, you're doing well here. The fight was going well.
So that's the thing about Protoss. Just like if we have the same APM, like there's like it's very hard to beat me, I feel.
Wait, he GG's? Wait, what? Why would he has 3,000 minerals and 3,000 gas? He has all the bases in the world. Like, he should not GG here.
Oh, wow. He should definitely keep fighting. But he probably saw, like, after fighting him, I only lost maybe like 1/3 of my army. So
that's a weird GG timing. Okay, so like my main point from this game, if I would have to like analyze it a little bit, is first of all, you did a good job of like doing your part of the game. Like, so sure, you were sitting at home, you were not doing any kind of counterattacks or scouting, but at least you kept expanding and you kept taking up with like Colossus and Disruptors and Archons. That was a good thing. What you could improve on is to create forges faster, which you had the money for, and you were not really distracted by the Terran whatsoever. So you just kind of forgot about the forges. And you had 1-1 finishing right about now as the game finishes on the 14th minute mark. Your opponent already had 2-2 upgrades finished. So you can definitely work on that. Third thing is absolutely upgrading your Stalkers with Blink. That will help you deal with the Medivac drops. Because your army was very strong, but you were just not able to catch it.
Yes, that's right. And also, I use F2 too much.
I mean, like, come on, you're like a 3000 MMR diamond player. I am using F2 a lot as well. Like, if this is comfortable for you, sure, use it. Like, try not to make it the main hotkey for you, because like, eventually you will have to like hotkey disruptors separately, at the very least. Sure, you can have your entire army together, but at least have the disruptors separately or high templars separately, because if you F2 forward, they're going to just move forward and die.
Yeah, right. I have my disruptor on 5, but it's also my main army control group. But I just realized recently that I could ult it, so that is thing is
for sure. Yeah, for sure. Do you have any questions about this game?
I think that's it. Like you have a few solid points that I can improve on.
For sure.
In the second game, I'll show you the second game right now.
Sure. Yeah, let's go. Let's check the second game.
I didn't forget about the forge. I mean, at least not as much, because I started.
I will be the judge of that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get the captain, and I'll invite you to the
Sure.
lobby.
Let me give you the leader, the captain.
Okay. All right. Watch for players. And this is against Zerg.
Okay, that's nice. Is there any particular matchup that you don't feel good at, or do you think all your matchups are like equally skilled?
This one I don't feel good at, actually.
PVC?
Okay, yeah, because
Oh, you should give me the host. Let's restart. Let's restart.
Right. Do that.
No problem. So you say Protoss versus Zerg is like your worst matchup now?
Actually, not really. I think Protoss versus Terran is still. I mean, like neither one is good. So.
Okay. What about Protoss versus Protoss? How do you feel about that?
Protoss versus I haven't had a chance to do a lot of Protoss versus Protoss because I feel there aren't like a lot of Protoss players out there somehow. But like for the games I did play, like I haven't struggled that much.
Okay,
so.
That's good. If you have no struggles, that's great. That means that every time that you play the game, you can at least like improve and not be tilted by the losses. That's cool. Because I had a period where I was like comfortable in PvT, comfortable in PvP, but I hated PvZ. And every time I would play PvZ on the ladder, I was like, oh my god, I cannot win. I hate this, you know? And having all three matchups at a similar level is good.
This one I struggled a bit with the lurkers. You'll see in the game. And this game is long.
Oh yeah, 24 minutes. I see.
I could have won it like early on. I guess there were like maybe 14 or 15-minute mark. There was an opportunity, but somehow messed up with disruptor maneuver. So
okay, so
lots of disruptors.
I will definitely want to focus a little bit on the early game in here because I think the later the game goes, the amount of mistakes that both players make is just incredible. So like if you want to fix the early game, the mid and late game is going to go better for you. So I like that you're going already for the expansion. So like you have an idea that in PvZ you need to go for like 1 gate expand. Wait, is this going to be 1 gate expand?
Yes.
Okay, it is.
I scouted and then I saw he had a second, and then the second is a bit delayed. So I thought he's like pull first. So I went for I was like aware I need to go for a relatively fast wall off, and then.
Okay. Let me just double check something. In the very beginning, you scouted with the probe. Okay. You're going after the gateway. I would definitely recommend going after the pylon first. Simply because... Wait, let's see. You went after the gateway, right? Yeah, you went after the gateway. So just build the pylon and then move with the probe immediately to scout. What it gives you... Like, if you scout after the gateway, it's a worse scout simply because once you arrive with the probe to the Zerg base, it's too late for you to react to what Zerg is doing. Like you said, you thought it's a pull first. If you send this probe a little bit earlier, right after the pylon, you see the hatchery a little bit faster, so you're not as paranoid. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So this probe arrives right now. And the usual timing, if you want to take a look at the StarCraft clock on the left side, the usual timing of the Zerg first hatchery, which should be in the natural base or the third base, depending when they want to put it, is around 0.52. So like 52 seconds, 50 seconds, something like that. Since this is like already 1 minute and 6, this hatchery has a little bit more HP than at the very start, which means he started this at around 50 seconds. So this is indeed going to be a hatchery first.
Right.
So this information like is already presented to you if you realize of the timing of the first hatchery. So you don't need to be worried that this is a pull first.
Okay, yeah, and I don't go into these.
Yeah, you didn't even go in to check. So you were scared, but you didn't look for the information.
Yep.
But okay, your strategy is good. You're going for the pylon on the low ground, gateway on the low ground, Nexus, gas, you're doing well. I had students that around like even 4,000 MMR who had no idea that you need to go, you know, like low ground expand versus Zerg, or there's a Reaper coming in PvT, so like you're doing fine.
Watch some of your videos, I guess. That's hard.
That's good. Okay, you're even microing a little bit with your probe to deny his third base. Okay, you're starting with a Zealot first. Is that because you thought this is the pull first, or why? Why do you go Zealot?
that was a reason. That was a reason.
So you're afraid of the pull first.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I really thought.
Definitely always start like adept first. If you're certain this is a spawning pool first, sure, go for a zealot. But similar to Protoss versus Terran, you just want to start with an adept first.
All right.
Your wall-off is also a little bit wrong. The gap on the right side is a little bit wider. If you put the cybernetics core like 1 pixel to the right, it would be a little bit better. Okay. This gateway also could be 1 pixel up. And then it would be absolutely perfect, because then you would have a gap between the gateway and the cybernetics core, and that's how you want to have a wall-off, basically. Right now, the Zerglings, I think they can even run through the right side of the Zealot. Even though it looks like it's a full wall-off, I think the Zerglings can go.
I actually tried it with Probe.
Okay.
Like, so.
Let's see. I think you did, yeah. But the Zerglings are slightly smaller than the Probe, so they might fit through. Let's see. Yeah. You checked. That's good. That's good.
They came immediately.
Okay. You're going for a Stargate.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's already 3 minutes and 10 seconds in. At this point, you know what happens when pro players play? They already have 2 adepts done. You have only 1 adept starting at 3 minutes and 10. The reason being is you just don't use the gateway immediately, and you don't chrono boost out the gateway as soon as the cybernetics core finishes. You already have like 20 seconds done of warp gate. You already have 30 seconds done of Stargate, but you didn't produce anything out of the gateway. So as soon as your zealots finishes, just use the gateway immediately to start the adept. What would happen then next? You don't even have to make a battery. The links that are attacking your cybernetics core right now, they cannot do anything because there's adept right behind the wall-off, right? So just make sure to use the adept immediately right after the zealot, if you're even starting with a zealot. Got
it. Yeah, no, I was kind of afraid that he was destroying my cybernetics core, so I started using zealot to do some damage, but then they got it, which was a mistake.
Yeah, of course, it is a mistake, but that's okay. It's not the end of the deal. It's okay. Yeah, look at this. Actually, your wall-off is it's working. The links couldn't get through. That's nice. Okay, you have a lot of probes idle. The links got in. You were attacking the links with the probes. That's cool. But then immediately pull the probes back to the mining. You need to really pay attention to that. It's very early into the game. You have like 34 probes, and the 3 probes are not mining. That's a significant portion of your economy. Okay, now you pull them back.
Now I went for Stargate, 3rd.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's a good timing for the 3rd. I like that you're starting with a Void Ray first. It gives you a lot of safety. I like this. Your build order, it's not perfect, but it makes sense.
Yeah, and I was going around try to catch some Overlord. Didn't get any.
Yeah, you missed one. It's just in the middle, right? Right above your 3rd base, but.
Oh, right. Now I see it.
Okay.
With everyone.
We're going for the 3rd base, Twilight Council, Oracle, lots of gateways. Yeah, this time it's a little bit better. In the previous game versus Terran, you added your gateways quite late. Right now you're already at up to 5, which is nice. When you are on like 3 bases and you're like close to saturating your 3rd base, I would recommend that you get up to 8 gateways already. That's like the optimal number of gateways that you want to produce for.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay.
Like 5 gateways, you can even support that on 2 bases. When you have 3 bases, go up to 8.
Okay. And I think now I only have 5, right?
And you will see, like, look at the amount of money that you have, right? You have 1,000 minerals, 700 gas. So you cannot even you can produce so much more than what you are doing right now.
Yeah, right.
And there's nothing stopping you from already creating a forge and +1, right? You have the money for it.
Right.
Okay.
Not for some vertical stasis.
Yeah, good stasis, good harassment. But sometimes what's more important than trying to harass your opponent is to do things on your side of the map. Like, similar to the PvT in the previous game. Like, this Oracle, as cool as it was, like you did some scouting, you did a stasis ward, but in the meantime, you barely did a thing on your base, you know?
Right, yeah. Had so much money. And then...
Yeah, you have a lot of money. But I like this. You're going for Robotics Bay, Dark Shrine. You are trying to spend this money. Okay, you're going DT, so I guess it's going to be Archons. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, for sure. You definitely need a forge faster. This is way too late. Look at your opponent. Very similar to the previous game. Your opponent is already up to get 2-2 upgrades, which are very, very big upgrades. They're very significant in StarCraft 2. And you don't even have a forge started.
They started 2-2. That's actually quite early.
Yeah, super early for a Zerg player especially, yes. Okay, now you're starting forgers. 8 minutes in. Definitely way too late. You need to do it a little bit faster.
Okay. But I do have a very big army right now, so.
Yeah, you do. If you take a look at just like the supply, you're ahead in supply, right? 143 to 113. You're doing great.
Right. But no upgrades and stuff.
Yeah, no upgrades. You actually have no upgrades on Stalkers as well. I think you have. Wait, you have charge? Am I mistaken?
I have charge.
You have charge, but you have literally zero zealots.
Oh yeah, I had disruptors, so I was thinking if I make too many zealots, I would just farm them myself.
Okay, I see. Okay, but at least you can still make some zealots. Like you don't have to use them in the fight. It's useful. Like you should get blink then, I suppose. But similar to the previous game, you just forgot about blink. Again, one thing: look at your third base and look at your fourth base. The amount of probes.
Oh yes.
30 probes in the third base. 5
That's
probes in the fourth base. If you take a look at your opponent, you have almost double of your opponent's economy. You have 90 probes to 49. You are doing very good when it comes to your economy, when it comes to your like amount of minerals and gas that you can get. If you just saturate your bases properly, you can support even up to like 12, 14 gateways at this point. And you have You have 5.
Oh yeah. So few gateways actually.
But
at one point, like, I couldn't spend my money.
But it's good, you know. It's easier to teach people to make a lot of gateways rather than try to teach people how to make probes. You are really good at making probes, and that's already a good skill to have. It sounds silly and stupid, but it really is important.
Yeah, it's just easy. So.
Okay, nice disruptor shot. Nice disruptor shots. You're basically destroying this guy. What happens?
You're
Okay, you're warping Dark Templars to defend. They're not very defensive units. Even though you have like a lot of gas and minerals to spend, the amount of Hydras there is, like you could easily defend this with Zealots if you had more gateways. But once again, we come back to the point that you have only 5 gateways. So
that's the point where I realized I have too few gateways. Like if I had 10 gateways, I could like just not do anything on the front.
Because imagine if you spend the money that you have 3,500 minerals right now, right? Imagine the situation that with this army that you have at the front, imagine you have a war prism there to reinforce 10 zealots, 20 zealots. You can afford 35 zealots. If you could have these 35 zealots with your army right here, right now, the game ends, right? There's nothing that your opponent can do.
Totally, yeah. But then now, from this point on, it just became very stupid on my end.
Yeah, I cannot imagine how do you lose this game. Let's be straightforward. Like you have everything necessary to win the game.
Yeah.
Why did you stop pushing?
Because he got like lurkers and stuff.
Okay. You have disruptors. Disruptors counter lurkers.
I do, but I only have 1 at this point. Okay. Now I have.
And you need 2 shots to kill a lurker.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that you have a few Dark Templars with your army. Okay, you're making them into Arc. Okay, never mind. Because I realized that in the previous game as well, you had like 3 or 4 Dark Templars with your army, not made them into Archons. They can be useful, of course, but like the later the game goes, the more likely your opponent will have some kind of detection. And they're like very expensive units to have and very easy to kill. So they are far better at harassing your opponent on the other side of the map rather than be a part of a main army.
Right.
Okay, nice disruptor shots. You kill him. You're maxed out this guy's 84 supply. I don't believe you lose this game. It's impossible.
Oh, I didn't lose, but it was a pretty tough win.
I mean, look at you. You are maxed out. This guy's 100 supply.
I should have attacked.
Of course you should have. You have 8 disruptors.
The reason why I didn't attack was, actually, I was making Colossus, I think. and I wanted to wait for Colossus.
Okay, I mean, sure, you can wait for Colossus, but you literally have the same amount of disruptors that he has amount of units, total units. Like, you could literally even pull probes with your army and you would win right now.
Oh yeah, he has 4 Hydras, 4 Lurkers.
Yeah,
okay.
literally.
That's funny.
Okay. Now, okay. What is nice that you made triple forge right now. You have a lot of money. You use the money wisely. That's nice. Triple forge is good.
Triple forges accidentally.
In case one dies, you know. Yeah, that's right. You have quad forges. That's true.
Yeah, I have so much money.
Okay.
He has Vipers as well.
Okay. Let's just think that this is not a game that you are super far ahead. Let's just think that this is a game that is an even game, okay? In this situation, when your opponent is playing with like Lurkers, Hydras, and Vipers, the worst thing that you can do, most of the time, is attack in one place. Lurkers are like quite slow units, and they need to have like a good position that your entire army is clumped up. The bigger the Protoss army, the more damage the Lurkers do. So what's a very good strategy to go against Lurkers is to split your army in 2.
Oh, I see. That's genius.
Take a look at this base. It's completely empty. 0 defenses, literally. Not even a Spineclaw, no Queen, nothing. If you warp in, I don't know, 4 Dark Templars or anything, like, of course, you're maxed out right now, right? But let's say you move into the left side with your, like, a main army. You split, I don't know, 3 Archons, 5 Stalkers to the right side. He has to reposition his army.
And then I attack from okay.
Exactly, and you just attack whichever is undefended, or you can even trade better. Lurkers are very hard to make work when they need to split. When you have a big army, they deal just so much damage, right?
Okay, I see.
Okay, and once again,
similar to Disruptor too, like.
Sorry, again. Sorry, can you repeat?
I guess that's similar to Protoss too. If you make Disruptor, that's going to turn to probably just add attack on the strong. Or also from you see this one.
I mean, you still kind of win the fight. You still win the fight though. Like, there's nothing for him here. Okay.
Call it base, I think.
Okay, and now it's a very similar situation. Whenever you are attacking or whenever you're moving out with like a big Protoss army, it's very important to have a War Prism around you. If you have the War Prism, you just reinforce, you win the game again. Remember?
Yeah. So I play Protoss so little that I know that I should bring a Prism, but I forget every time.
Of course, you were a previous Terran player. You don't have this luxury of bringing a War Prism and immediately reinforcing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think watching the rest of this game is useless. You basically won the game right now. My biggest thoughts, again, don't forget about Forge upgrades. You are doing very well macro-wise, expanding quickly and expanding even to the 4th and 5th base quickly. That's good. Just make sure to check your middle line. Look at this. 15 minutes into the game, you have like, I don't even know how many probes that is, like 5 million probes that are idle right there. Your natural is also like mining out and your 3rd base is mining out. You definitely need to like spread your probes, right, around the bases. The 4th base is like oversaturated, so just take a look at the saturation of your bases and split the probes as the game suggests. So 16 per middle line and 3 per gases, and then you're golden. Add gateways whenever you're like closing into to saturating your 3rd base, up to 8 to 10 gateways on 3 bases, around 12 gateways when you're on 4 bases. And unit composition, you're doing well. Just remember to always bring a War Prism with your army, especially when you have this much money. Reinforcing directly into the fight as you are fighting gives you a huge edge on this level of play, because your opponents are going to be making units slower than you. So you will have like almost 2 armies fighting versus 1 army. So it's a huge Protoss advantage that you're not using right now.
Right. And I need to convert my macro into battle units better.
Of course, yeah. So when you will have these additional gateways, the forges and so on, it will be easier for you to spend the money. Right now you have a little bit of a problem of spending money. And, it's a good thing to have too much money rather than too little.
Right.
That's good.
Right.
Okay, let's play some games, Stradary, or unless you have any question about the game.
I think that's it. There are like a couple of questions about control groups and stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so currently I use like control groups close to 0. Like I just F2 my entire army, and then sometimes hotkey the disruptors. But
Mhm.
but like for for low APM players like which I am, like I struggle with controlling more than 2 groups. So if there were only 2 control groups for my army, what would you suggest?
Okay,
How
for your army, I would definitely do one control group of your entire army minus the spellcasters. So when you have a big army, minus the disruptors. Big army minus the high templars. So let's say your entire army is on control 1, and then control 2, let it be only disruptors or only high templars, right?
okay.
If this is without disruptors or without high templars, I wouldn't mind if you hotkeyed, I don't know, a war prism or only stalkers or only colossus to maximize the potential of these units, because sometimes the colossus are going to be attacking units that are armored, which the colossus deals less damage to,
Right.
And you want to target fire the marines, the zerglings, or whatever, or with the stalkers, the armored units. So something like that. I would definitely also recommend hotkeying all of your Nexi at the same time, like one of the hotkeys for all of your Nexi, both for creating probes and for having constant chrono boost. You can also use this hotkey to add forges or Twilight Council at the same time. So you have like Nexus, Forge, and Twilight Council. You can tap through to make upgrades.
Yes, I do have my Nexus hotkeyed as like W and that's okay, I think.
Okay. Do you have all your gateways hotkeys then? Because the default hotkey for warp gates is W. Do you have a hotkey for that?
I had Q for that, so.
Q. Okay. All right.
Okay, I'll start it.
Yep.
Okay, I might get a little nervous, so.
That's all right. No, don't be nervous. Just I know that you never played without people telling you what to do. What I only ask you to do is to listen to me and do as I say. If you have to like question me or like why do I do that, feel free to ask me why. I will try to explain, but just play your game. I will try to guide you through it, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Oh, and I struggle with getting my APMs up. Like it's always like 100, 130, 100, 150 max.
That's still a good amount. There are players who are below 100. The better you will be at the game, the more you know that you need to do in the game, the higher APM will get. You don't need to like spam APM. As long as you know what to do, it will be fine.
All right, let's see. Okay, this is a Terran.
Okay. No worries.
Oh, so you said going for a wall like right here.
If you don't know how to do it, just don't do it. It's fine.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, I already see one thing that you definitely need to fix. Can you pause the game for a moment and ask him for 1 second?
Yes.
Okay, go to options. Yeah. I think it's gameplay.
Gameplay.
And you see enable simple command, untick it.
Enable simple command.
This one, yes. Okay. There we go. Okay, we can start. Now you can see on the bottom right side, you can actually see the commands when you like turn on the probe or something.
Bottom right side?
Mm-hmm. Like you will see the commands because you had it like disabled.
Oh, I see.
You see?
I see. I see all the movements right now.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, make a gateway. Nice. Okay, that's not going to be a perfect wall-off, by the way, but that's okay.
Yeah, I can add something later.
Okay, let's scout. Send the probe forward. Chrono boost out the Nexus. Okay. Hotkey the probe. You have the pro hotkey. That's nice.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do cybernetics core first, right?
Yes, for sure. Versus Terran, 100% of the time you go cybernetics core before Nexus. That's fine. We already saw a red dot coming, and like he met your probe, so there's an SCV out on the map already. Okay, it's here. That's fine. There's no reason for your probe to be patrolling around the gateway already. Like, there's nothing that this probe is gaining right now. Now it should be there. So you like wasted, let's say, 5 to 10 seconds with this probe of mining time, but that's okay. No worries. Okay, right. Make a Nexus now. See what your probe is doing with the scout.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot about it.
That's okay. There's an eBay block. Okay, don't worry about it. Make a Nexus on the other side, like the other base. Just make a nexus on the other base. Yeah, that's fine. And make a pylon immediately because you will be supply blocked in a moment.
Okay, I think you'll cheese me somehow.
No, don't worry, don't worry. You're fine.
Because your thermal does this a lot, I think.
Yeah, it's possible. Make a gas. We are likely going to be fighting against Hellions. So what we will want to do, we will want to rush Stargate as soon as possible. I think you can already create a Stargate.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
now make an Adept immediately and chrono boost it, because there could be a Reaper coming.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Nice. Nah, this is good. Okay, go with this probe, see if he's expanding already.
He didn't make a Reaper.
He could be.
Oh,
Okay, warp gate, nice. You don't need to chrono boost out the warp gate, it's fine.
okay.
Okay, go up with the probe, with the scouting probe. Okay, kill the Reaper, that's fine. Defend. Don't worry, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. Make one more pylon.
I'm used to the expansion being here.
Yeah, I know, it's annoying. I know, it's okay. Use the scouting probe. See if he has a reactor on the factory. If he lifted the barracks and he has a reactor. Start phoenixes. Okay, use the probe. Okay, let's see.
You don't have it. Okay.
Make probes, that's fine, you're fine. Oh no.
Oh,
What is the probe? What is the probe seeing? Okay, he has bunkers, double racks. Okay, we don't want phoenixes now, to be honest. That's very bad. Yeah, Voidway is fine. Sure, let's try it. You need to kill the Reaper though with the Adept.
oh, okay.
Okay,
All
because you're losing probes now to the Reaper again.
Second gateway.
Yes, second and third gateway is fine. Yeah, keep making probes, go back. You need a pylon here in the base as well. And you need a robotics facility. I think this is going to be a one base build from your opponent. He has no expansion, so we will try to defend this as good as possible. Use the Void Ray to clear the engineering bay.
Okay.
Just don't pull the Adept from the natural, because the Reaper can come back.
Should I make an Oracle?
I wouldn't say so, but it's okay. Like you will need that gas for an immortal. You see the Reapers here. Okay, that's fine. Make a one battery here and like touching the nexus on the left side. Make a battery touching the nexus on the left side. That's the right side. There we go. Perfect. Now warp in one sentry and one stalker. Okay, never mind. So I think there's like a 1 second delay. That's okay.
Okay.
And no, Twilight cancel. No. Cancel this. Cancel. You need gas. You need Robo Bay.
Okay.
Robo Bay. Since this is a one base build from your opponent, you need to get like strong units now. Cancel the Immortal and make Robo Bay. You need the gas. There we go.
Oh.
VB. There we go. Okay. Send one probe forward to see if he is expanding. Oh, you have the Oracle. Okay, you can scout with the Oracle if you have the APM to do so. Make some pylons.
Okay.
You need some pylons. And additional 2 gateways. You're losing the Oracle. Okay, he's attacking you. Warp in Stalkers at the base. Nice batteries, Stalkers.
Oh,
that's not a Stalker.
The 5 pot.
Okay, don't worry. Are you making an immortal?
Okay. Let's see.
Yes, it's okay. You're okay to lose probes. You can pull the probes. That's fine.
Okay. Right.
Kill the Medivac with the Void Ray. Nice. That was very good defense. Pull back the probes. Go back to mining. Make a Colossus. And send the Observer forward. Now we need more information what he's doing.
Alright.
Nice. Good defense. Make some probes. You can even make a third base now in your natural. There we go. You're looking good.
Yep. Alright. I think we got it.
Yeah. Okay, now it's time for the Twilight Council. You can start making some Phoenixes as well right now, because he will eventually have like Medivacs and he will start dropping you. So you need some mobile units to defend that. That's what the Phoenixes are going to be for. Nice. Saturate the base. Keep making probes. Let's see what the Observer is doing. Okay, he's expanding. He's making double...
Battery. Okay.
Yeah, 2 factories.
I'll get Zealots. A lot of zealots.
You can get, yes, a lot of zealots with charge, get thermal lens, good. Check with the observer if he does have the natural base. Because we see a next command center, but we are not sure if this is the first one or the second one. Okay, he's just built. Look, you're very far ahead. He's just building his next bases. You're in a good position.
Okay. Oh, I should, as you said, I should probably.
Yes, there we go. For this, charge.
7 minutes into the game.
That's okay. That's okay. You were on one base, like you were under a lot of pressure. That is okay. Yeah, more Colossus, more probes.
Okay, waiting for some money from my fourth.
You can chrono boost out the Nexus to speed up the process of building probes.
One of the twice.
That's okay.
Go get more gateway.
Okay, just make a pylon on the like left side, the center side of your main base, so you have more space for gateways.
Okay.
Start the upgrades. Very good. Your natural base needs more probes. You have a lot of probes in the main base, you have a lot of probes in your third base. Fix that.
There we go.
Okay. Good. Fourth base. Are you making more Colossus?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I get double
Yeah.
robo?
Good. Sorry, do you need what?
Should I get double robo? Oh, that's a lot.
Not necessarily, not right now. Make some sentries as well. You need a Guardian Shield versus turn. Like versus turn, you don't want to have like more than 2 sentries. 2 sentries is more than enough. Okay, he's scanning you, that's fine. Add a Templar Archives.
I think I don't have enough army right now.
No, you have a stronger army than he does. Trust me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you're doing very well. Just move your... You need more gateways as well, like up to 10 right now. Make up to 10 gateways. Okay, that's 3. You need like 2 or 3 more. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, 4th base. Move your scouting observer a little bit forward to see where he is at. Okay, see, he's moving with a medivac. Yeah, his army is not that good.
Okay.
He has like a...
No,
yeah, like no upgrades, both tanks and Vikings and bio. If you warp in lots of zealots right now, okay, you're warping stalkers. Do you have a Templar Archives?
No, I
okay,
should. Right?
Warp in Templar Archives. And you need a little bit more probes to the 4th base. Your 3rd base, I think, is oversaturated again. Yeah, there we go. Transfer some.
This army is not moving.
That's okay. Yeah, warp in zealots. Like, you don't need these cannons right now. You're fine. You see exactly what he's doing. It's fine. Just warp in zealots. Now make a war prism, and we're going to be attacking him, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Make a war prism. You need some more pylons as well. Start the upgrades whenever possible. Very good. He's still not moving. Like, he's playing single player. That's fine. Make the war prism. It should be already done now. But you didn't start it yet. There we go. Okay, warp in Templars. Templars. There we go. We're making Archons. Look at your army. You are like almost maxed out. Your macro is doing good. Remember, in all the games that we watched, you were like above 3,000 minerals or 5,000 minerals. No storm. Just Archons. No need storm. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to complicate things. This is going to be a simple attack, win the game move, okay?
Okay.
You need a 5th base and more pylons. He moved out with his army, but you didn't see where he's moving out. So gather your army together. You can kill the rocks. There we go. Perfect. Chrono boost out the upgrades. Warp in some units. Perfect. You can warp in 3 more High Templars soon, I think. Oh, your supply blocked. Okay,
I'm gonna try.
Nice. Make Archons. Bring everything and just go.
Okay.
Make Archons. Oh, he's fighting. Fight. Guardian shields.
Oh, Guardian shield. Where is it?
You're just crushing him anyway. You see? You did nothing. And it's okay. You're just winning because of the power of your army composition. Warp in into the fight. Warp in.
Where's my warp prism?
Bottom right. Easy. Not even needed, you see? Look how far ahead you are.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
That was perfect.
Like Oh, I don't have 2-2.
But you're about to finish 2-2. How many upgrades did he have?
Let's see. He had
0.
He had one. Oh, 0 upgrades. Okay.
See, you were super far ahead.
Yeah, I see. What supply was he at?
I have no idea.
Okay, very low looks like.
Like,
oh, he attacked me with like so little.
Yeah, like no medivacs. He even pulled SCVs to attack. He was basically all in. Once you defended his attack.
Well, he had high.
Yeah, 208. You see, with the power of like having enough production facilities, the additional gateways, the faster upgrades, your army was so much stronger.
Okay. Yeah, yes. I think we're running out of time. So
we can play one more game. Let's do it. Let's play one more game.
Okay. All right.
That's fine.
Fast.
Let's make a timing attack. It's okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Nice. Quick find. We're looking good.
Okay, I think I can probably get to Diamond 2 pretty soon if I play
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Grandmasters, here you go.
Okay, I don't need too much. I just wanna progress a little.
That's right. Progress is the most important. Doesn't matter the league. You just want to be better at the game. Okay, PvT. So let's play the same thing that we did before, okay?
Where should this go? I guess it doesn't matter.
On this map, you can even make a full wall off with like one big building, like one gateway or one cybernetic core.
Okay.
You don't need a pylon in part of that wall, but that's okay. Like don't focus too much on this. Just focus on making the gateway fast enough, getting the expansion and so on. It's all good. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Gateway. There we go. Perfect. Chrono boost out on the Nexus. Gas. There we go. And scout with the probe.
Oh, right.
Good.
Okay.
As you get better in the game, you will have to pay a little bit more attention to what your opponents are doing at the same time. For now, playing a little bit of like single player and doing your things right is going to work out for you very well. But soon you will have to like understand what your opponents are doing. But for now, we're not going to be focusing on this.
Got it. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, go up the ramp. Cybernetics core. Okay, let's see with the probe. What is this? What is this building? Barracks. Okay, does he have double gas? Let's see if he has double gas. Make a Nexus. Nexus. Okay, single gas. So it's probably going to be Reapers, if I had to guess. Or like, wait, he canceled the barracks. Okay.
Nice.
Make a Nexus. Yeah, that's good for you. And make a pylon on the low ground. He's expanding at home. Okay, so you scouted his attack, so he's a little bit behind right now. That's okay. Make a second gas.
Very nice.
Okay, warp gate.
This one.
Yeah, adept and warp gate. You can chrono boost out the gateway now as well. Just always try to be in the habit that the moment cybernetics core finishes, you need to start adept immediately.
Wait, why am I getting it half?
Yeah, because the adept should be done by now, pretty much. Try not to lose as much as possible.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
No, don't lose that one.
Okay, make another adept and Twilight Council. We're gonna be playing Blink this time.
Oh, let's do it. I love Blink. Although I've never played Blink.
I love Blink, but I've never played Blink.
Yeah, because I watched. When I was Karen, I got destroyed by Blink.
I see. So that's why you love it. I see.
Wait.
Sure. Just make more probes.
Oh, come on. I'm just gonna use probes to kill him.
Try not to lose probes. You don't need this pylon right now. You're at 29 out of 46. It's more important to build more probes and kill the Reaper. But that's okay. You can use the Shade to follow the Reaper as well.
Well, he got 5 kills. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that you should never allow that to happen. But that's alright. On this level, it doesn't matter that much. Start Blink. Okay. Yeah, don't focus too much on the Reaper. Make more probes and now make robotics facility whenever you can.
Oh, that's for the prism.
For the observer, for the prism, yep. For the future Colossus transition possible.
No, now my economy feels a bit of pain because of
It is, yeah. I mean, the Reaper is still there. You have 2 adepts, but they're not in position to deal with 1 Reaper. We need to work on that. Okay, kill it now. Come on. You can do it. Nice. Split the adepts. Perfect. He cannot jump in. He cannot jump in. No.
Oh no. Oh my god.
MVP Reaper, man. MVP Reaper. Okay, you're wolfing stalkers. Good. Nice. Nice.
I've never got killed so many pros. By a
It's very annoying, isn't it, the Reaper? Can you make an observer as soon as the robotics facility finishes? And we need 1 more pylon and warp in 2 stalkers.
Okay. How many gateway do we need?
3 is fine for now. There's usually like a 4-gate blink to make it perfect, but 3 is good for now because you lost so many probes. Okay, you're gonna have 4, that's okay. Okay, saturate the gases. Use the observer to the left side of the map a little bit to see if there's a potential Widow Mine drop. He might be dragging you away with this Reaper, and there could be a Widow Mine drop happening right now. Around the 5th minute mark, your eyes should be looking a little bit more on the minimap, potentially, because at around, like, before the 5th minute mark, this is when the Widow Mine drop happens.
Okay. Dude! Oh my god.
I swear. You have him now. 5 minutes, 30 seconds, let's go. Okay, we need a 3rd base. Yeah, Prism is fine. We need a 3rd base. Okay, send the observer forward to see what he is doing. Looks like there's no Widow Mine drop. And we need a Robo Bay. And a 2nd gas into natural. So 3rd base, Robo Bay.
I already have a Robo Bay.
Oh, you do? No.
Oh, a Robo Bay, okay.
Yeah. Trying to question me, I see. Okay, warp in 2 sentries. 2 sentries.
Should I get Zealot? Oh,
Charge. Yeah, that's 3 sentries. Okay, observer. What is he doing? He has a 3rd base, by the looks of things.
He's expanding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean his macro is looking better than the previous guy. Saturate the gases. Yeah, you need more pylons.
Okay. Kill that and this one.
Yeah, couple more pylons. Yeah, there we go. Couple more pylons here. Good. You need the forge.
All right. What unit should I make immediately? I guess.
Basically, Zealots and Colossus now. Zealots and Colossus.
But he's coming.
He's coming. Yeah, Zealots. Just make sure don't lose your warpism stupidly. Like you can even put it in a phase mode because you're going to be using F2, I imagine.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know me.
Yeah, you need to split some probes from the natural to the 3rd base and create more probes. He's coming. Guardian shield and fight. Okay, watch out. Okay, watch out, you have a lot of probes with your army.
Those are good.
Go back with the probes to mining. You have a lot of probes in your army.
Oh, I do? Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have Colossus finished. Start another Colossus and join it with the army.
Okay, I'm gonna go for... Oh, shit.
Yeah, go defend. Remember, you have Blink. You can snipe the Medivacs here with Blink.
Oh,
if you target fire a little bit better, but that's okay. Go back with the Blink. Nice. That was good. That's nice. Go back to mining. That wasn't bad. Could be better, of course, but that's okay. We need more pylons. Yeah, this guy is better. It's gonna be tough.
Indeed.
Yeah, we need the forges. There we go. We need more pylons in the main base and need more gateways as well. Just build a pylon. Yeah, there we go. You need that power field.
Okay. Gonna macro a bit because I think he's gonna take a break after losing all of those.
We need to use the warpism a little bit aggressively. Like load in the 4 zealots into the warpism and go through the right side of the map to his main base. Okay. Try that. For the right side of the map to his main base.
Oh, he's attacking again.
Yeah, that's why we are setting up a counterattack. It's always annoying when a counterattack happens. Okay, defend your base, defend your base. Don't forget the prism. Use a battery overcharge and fight.
No energy. I think I'm just still gonna. That's annoying.
I'm pretty sure you had enough energy on your Nexuses. Okay.
No, I do.
Okay, that's fine. Don't forget the Liberators. Oh, he has 4 bases.
Oh no. I can move these this way.
Yeah, the Liberation zones are in a very good position.
Okay.
Your War Prism can counterattack, but it's difficult for you to do now.
Oh, wrong unit.
Yeah, you cannot kill the Liberators now. You have the War Prism on the right side even.
Oh, right. I completely forgot about them.
Yeah, if that would be happening during the attack, it would be better for you. Yeah, you can warp in, okay, that's fine. But I think you're dead at home. Now,
Yeah.
because you don't have the gateways to support your production, you have a lot of money right now. But you cannot produce enough, you see?
Okay, he's good. I think he's good.
Yeah, like this guy was much better than the previous one.
Yes.
Also, don't forget you lost like 7 or 8 probes to 1 Reaper. So you're significantly behind.
Okay. All right. I think
that's
that's
GG.
it.
That
Wow,
is GG.
He's good.
Yeah, I mean that was okay. To be honest, I think he would be playing much worse, but it was good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Now we are running out of time though. So do you have any final questions that I can answer to you right now?
I think that's it. I'll take home with your the points you mentioned, and then hopefully we can do something again. I'll schedule with you probably next week or next weekend.
Sure. Just don't rush the second coaching session. Like make sure that you use the points that I used today. Get some practice done. Because I don't want to, like, the next coaching session could be the exact same one here, you know? Like, make sure you practice a little bit, maybe next 2 weeks, you know, instead of next week. Just get some games going, and then we'll go over more points and more matchups and stuff like that, okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this coaching session. Hope you enjoyed it.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for going over.
No problem. Have a good one, man. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
And that was the coaching session, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you on the next time.